What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another video. So we are on a time crunch, so let's get right into it. We got our turbo back from the shop after getting a T51R mod done to it, but I need two hands to actually pull this out, so let me go ahead and do that. Scoot that box down there. So I'm not sure if you guys remember what this turbo looked like before we got the T51R mod done, but this insert is brand new. It did not look like this. I'm gonna throw a picture on the screen of what this one looked like. So this is gonna be a 6266 precision turbo. Like I said, it had like a bunch of holes on this insert before, and then of course this is a brand new one and looks like this. So I'm assuming this little gap between the outer and the inner insert, along with the holes, like I think it's one right here, there's one over there, and then there's another one right over here, that allows it to have such that aggressive spool that you guys hear that those T51R mod turbos out there have. I'm pretty sure the OGs who actually really watched the videos remember back in I think it was like 21, 22, when we first installed the kit on the 370Z, we were gonna get this done. But at the time, that's when the pandemic hit and like everything was on like a back order, like everything was just everywhere. And the shop that I was gonna have do it, they were on like it was gonna take like a month or longer or whatever, and I didn't want to wait. I was impatient, right? After already waiting like 10+ months for the actual turbo kit itself, I was like, you know what, I'll just get it done at a later time. Well, here we are 2 years later, we actually got it done. So again, I'm super excited and I cannot wait to throw it on. But what this video is about is we actually have to take this turbo apart after they already did it to do this mod, because we are about to take this compressor housing to get power coated. So we gotta take this plastic off, and then there's bolts that hold the compressor housing on to the rest of the turbo, right? We gotta disconnect it, and then we'll go ahead and take it to get it power coated. We are gonna go ahead and take care of this outside. If you guys haven't realized, I'm at my parents' house. We are not in San Diego. It's in the valley, and it is like 100, literally, it's like 100 degrees out here, and it's pretty hot in this garage, and I cannot close this door else I will die from suffocation because it is extremely hot. So we're just gonna take care of this outside. Now, the one downside of being here is that I actually don't have my tools like I have back at home. I mean, there are tools here, but like all my tools back at home are like organized, and I don't really have to like search for anything. Here's a little different, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. But I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is a 14 or 15. To be exact, I'm gonna say it's a 14. Okay, I was completely wrong. It's actually a half. So what's also cool is I can actually use a ratchet instead of having to use like a wrench, because that's gonna take too long. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, all right. Didn't know it was gonna come off like that. So apparently this is a gasket that goes around for the housing like that. So I don't know if you guys were able to tell or not, but these bolts were actually really loose when taking off, which makes me happy that we were taking it off anyways to go get a color change on the compressor housing, because if we would have just bolted this back up to the car, because it like came loose while we were driving, and that would have been bad. I don't know what the odds of that happening could have been, but again, just if you guys ever get the mod done, just double check your bolts, because again, that could have been bad. But in other news, the guy who is power coating this for us says that he could potentially shave this down and or make it like more unified, so that we don't just have like a bald spot on top. And I'm actually really excited about that, because even though it's for a reason, right, like I understand why it's not just for no reason, it still bugs me. So the fact that, you know, we're potentially going to be fixing that makes me happy. So the funny thing about this is the guy that's power coating the compressor housing, I hit him up today and I'm dropping it off today. And it's amazing that he's flexible from that aspect, because I'm starting to learn to move with speed, right, with everything. I want to get this done. There's no reason why I should be sitting on it, right? Because the sooner I can get it out, the sooner I can get it back. I was going back and forth on a lot of different colors for this thing, because I didn't know what color I wanted to do, and I was just like trying to picture every color in my head. But I think I finally found a color that I think would look pretty sick. And not by any means am I trying to keep the color from you guys as this big deal, because at the end of the day, it's just a compressor housing. But at the same time, I want to keep you guys guessing. What color do you think I'm gonna do? All right, we just made it to this guy's place. We're gonna go ahead and drop this guy off right here. All right, so we are here where the magic happens, right? So he was just kind of explaining. So this is the gun right here. This is where they spray, and that like sucks it up. I don't know if you guys can see that, or if it's like kind of messed up the contrast. And then that's the oven, right? So here are all the colors that we have to choose from. right? And then I believe you said there's more in here. I think I don't know where it's at, but these are all the colors, right? So out of all these colors you guys see here, what color do you think that we would do? Honestly, I think pink wouldn't look too bad, to be honest with you. It would like bring the color out, or we can match it and like powder coat it the same color as a car. I don't know, we got a lot of options there. So besides all the colors you guys see on the wall, here are all the other colors that we could do, right? You have candies in here, you got color shifting in here. That one's actually pretty cool, to be honest. It's almost like wrap or like paint, right? If like you go to paint your car, all these different colors. That's actually pretty sick too. All these colors you can choose from. It's actually pretty cool. So out of this stack, this stack, this stack, this stack, and also I don't know if I showed you this stack, and the colors on the walls, which are probably in these stacks. What color do you guys think we're gonna do? I just want to hear you guys guesses. And we are on our way home. Let's just hope that everything goes smooth, everything goes well. There's no hiccups. There shouldn't be, because it's just a compressor housing. And like I said, I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it because I know it is just a compressor housing. But at the same time, I want to know what your guys' guess. What color do you think I'm gonna do? And I was gonna give you guys a hint. I was gonna give you a hint, but the hint that I'd give you would give it away. So I'd rather just let you guys guess. Now, as you guys can tell, based off my Instagram, and I posted on here a lot now, I'm really into bike riding. I've always been. This is just my first time owning like a legit bike. And ironically, my first time owning a legit bike happens to be a $6,000 bike. And I don't say that to brag, I'm just pretty much telling you what it is. So this is a Canon e-bike, right? Full carbon fiber frame. Now, the boys, me, Jose, Chris, Daniel, we all went to Lake Tahoe yesterday. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you've seen what happened. Basically, we went all the way out there. We had maybe like 4 hours of riding, and then it like started pouring rain, so it kind of cut the trip short, which kind of sucked, but is what it is. I say all that to say, I'm actually gonna go start riding right now. Not only do I enjoy bike riding, it's kind of getting dark, right? Not only do I enjoy bike riding, but it is a very good workout. And so it's kind of like knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. To me, it's kind of like it's like meditation for me, right? This is that activity that I do besides actually going to the gym that pretty much like relaxes my mind, and it kind of like, it's like one big reset button for me, and it just gives me a chance to like think, and just, you know, it's kind of like that, again, that meditation for me. So I'm gonna end the video here. I appreciate you guys for watching, and as always, I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace out, stay safe, and stay tuned.
Whoa. Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic got to say. I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitting for it, cause you all cap like.